Oh, hey there. Welcome back to our prison life series here at Purgatory Penitentiary, episode 2. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, this is Brooke. Brooke is inmate number 6969. She is in trouble for drug trafficking and money laundering. Just real quick, throwing this out there, a lot of you guys who are watching my videos are not subscribed to me, so if you could just do me a big huge favor and hit that subscribe button, it would mean so much to me. Okay, now back to the show. So for a while, Brooke had a pretty easygoing life. She owned her own convenience store, she owned her own house, she had a very nice car. Everything was set and made for Brooke. Loyal friends, loyal employees. But honestly, Brooke's not as innocent as she seems because, believe it or not, she has a drug running business in her basement of her convenience store. One day on her way downstairs, absent-minded Brooke accidentally left the door unlocked, and her so-called faithful employee, Nosy Nancy, decided to follow behind her to see exactly what she was going downstairs to do. Once downstairs, Nancy took notice to what was all over the tables and she wanted in. But Brooke had to quickly explain to Nancy that this was a solo operation. But thrill-seeking Nosy Nancy was not ready to accept no for an answer. And, well, of course, after an anonymous tip was made to the local police department about Brooke's convenience store, next thing you know it, a couple cops come rolling on in. But of course, Brooke has nothing to worry about because all of her employees and friends and family are very loyal to her, so she greets the officers with welcome open arms. That is until they stop at the front doors and start questioning Brooke, asking her some very personal questions that nobody should really know about. So now Brooke starts wondering how these police officers find out. So of course she enters defensive mode immediately. At this point, Brooke has decided that she no longer wants to cooperate. And it's also at this point that the police officer decided to hand her a nice little present. A search warrant. Okay, so, not gonna lie, Brooke kinda had it pretty messed up. Loyalty was really not on her side as much as she thought, and this is exactly why now she aspires to be the chief of mischief. She was stabbed in the back, and now she aspires to be a villain. It is really messed up if you think about it. I mean, it's somebody that you had working for you in your place of business, and someone that you trusted to go behind your back and rat you out. It's just terrible. It's just terrible. Okay, so it's time to go into full asshole mode. We have to do like 10 mean interactions. So since we're sitting here enjoying our eggs and toast, let's go ahead and be mean to some people. Hopefully Officer Ava won't mind it too much. We'll have to be sneaky in front of her. Or maybe not, because it looks like she could care less. Okay, so we have to be disliked by 2 Sims, but I feel like while we are performing these 10 mean interactions, it's going to help. So maybe we should continue to be mean to the same person. So it's after lunchtime, time to go outside and do some outdoor activities. Brooke's outdoor activities are going to be bullying people, so it's going to be a great afternoon. Where are your shoes? And Mindy has on slippers. Well, again, Officer Ava don't care. Okay, so we're just going to click on Michaela. We're going to continue bullying her for a little while, especially because she's jumping in a trash pile with her bare feet. Okay, we only have one more interaction. Let's finish it off by dumping some juice. Alright, so Brooke still has to be disliked by 2 Sims. So let's go ahead and give Michaela a beatdown of her life and see if maybe this will cause her to dislike Brooke. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like getting kicked multiple times in the face would cause me to dislike somebody. Oh my gosh, the poor thing is completely knocked out. If she still likes Brooke after this, there's something wrong with her. We got Mindy over here, her old smelly self, checking on Michaela to make sure she's okay. Oh, Oh, she's hobbling away. Ooh, she is not doing good, you guys. Okay, well, since Mindy's standing right here, let's go ahead and continue to be mean to her until she dislikes us, which really might not take that long. Okay, this actually reminds me, since Mindy is in our face, stinking up a storm, let's go ahead and have Brooke run to the showers and take a quick shower. Take advantage of this opportunity to be able to use the shower room. Okay, shower complete, and wait a damn minute. I know there is not somebody sleeping in the dumpster right now. Bro, I need an explanation. What is wrong with you? Is it because I was bullying you about jumping in the trash? This doesn't make your situation any better. Okay, well, so far we got Mindy to dislike us. So we only have to get one more sim to dislike us, and Michaela is being a little difficult, so we're probably gonna have to wait until next time that Brooke gets featured in an episode, and we'll work on Michaela hating Brooke a little bit more. But until then, we will finish up this 24 hours featuring Brooke with a good old book about some mischief. Maybe if we have her read a couple of the mischief books, we can get a jump start on the next set of her aspiration goals. You never know. All I know is Brooke aspires to be super evil, and I am here for it. Okay, Brooke has reached level 2 of the mischief skill. As of right now, this has no significant meaning, but it could very, very soon. But until then, we will end this with saying goodnight to Brooke, and we will start the next part. Oh, hey there, long time no see. Welcome to the second part of the episode. This is Sandra. Everybody say hi to Sandra. Inmate number 4169, her crime is grand theft and receiving stolen property. And while Sandra does the time for her crime, she aspires to be a musical genius. What exactly happened in Sandra's past to land her in this prison, you ask? Let's take a look. Sandra was a natural-born hustler. So no matter what, Sandra always had money in her pocket, and she always knew exactly what to do in order to have that money in her pocket. Even if that meant stealing items from stores and selling them back to make her own profit. There was no limit to what Sandra could swipe. She would steal anything. Clothes, purses, shoes. She would steal the wallet out of your back pocket if you were not paying attention. She would usually spend her weekends at the local flea markets selling all of her stolen goods that she had gotten through the week. Sandra was also very careful to make sure that none of the stuff looked like it was actually stolen goods. Sale after sale, she knew she had it made and that nothing could stop her. She was on top of the world. Sandra also had deals with the locals around town who owned businesses, and they would often let her set up in the back alleys to let her sell more of her products, not even aware that these were stolen goods. After haggling with rude customers all day, one of Sandra's older friends mentioned to her that maybe she should start selling stuff locally online. After posting a few things on a website for local pickup, she received a message. A lady was interested in a purse that she had for sale, so they arranged a meetup. She met up with a lady at a local park and noticed right off the bat that the lady was acting a little strange, definitely impatient and maybe even a little aggressive. But Sandra paid no mind to that and handed over the purse. Sandra was ready to get the hell out of Dodge, so she told the lady she would talk to her later, but at this point it was already too late. Sandra knew instantly that everything that she had ever worked so hard for, gone, just like that. Alright, so just like every other inmate, we're going to go ahead and start off by buying Sandra some books. I think I'm actually going to have her practice with the violin, so let's get her book number 1. Go ahead and pop a squat and start reading. It's still a little early. Since we just started with her, it's still midnight, but she's not tired exactly. So we'll just have her read for a little bit so she can get a jump start on her violin skill. Her hygiene's getting a little low, so I'm just going to have her go and wash her hands and brush her teeth a couple times in the sink, and that'll take care of that hygiene for her. Then all we'll have to worry about is her hunger, which we'll be taken care of here in a couple hours because we will have breakfast time. So maybe we can read for a little bit, take a nap, and by then around 6:30, 7 o'clock a.m., we will get all the inmates together. Usually during the day, I actually keep all the inmates locked in their cells, but I'm thinking about giving them a little bit of freedom and letting them have access to like the shower room and the cafeteria. I don't know, what do you guys think? I feel like maybe I might be torturing them a little bit too much. Maybe just have like an 8 p.m. lockdown. I don't really know. We'll figure it out as we go along. But until then, we gotta start making breakfast for all of our lovely inmates. We added this lady to our prison family literally just to cook our meals. And she does a wonderful job at it. We appreciate her so much. Let's hurry up and throw Sandra in the shower before any of the other inmates wake up. And then by then, it should be breakfast time. Grab your breakfast and pop a squat. Okay, so this is why I'm considering letting the shower room be open at all times. Look how dirty every inmate looks. She literally sat all the way down at the end of the table because she does not want to be around all the smelly inmates. I did add a violin to the rec room, so let's go take advantage of that for Sandra while we have the time.
Bruh.
All right, 5 more hours of this. So I just realized that Sandra also has to listen to music for a couple hours, so let's go ahead and just purchase a radio and we can just put it in the rec room, and that way all the inmates can enjoy a little bit of music. All right, let's listen to some good old-fashioned easy listening. Oh, somehow I have 2 radios, so one's going in Sandra's pocket. Ooh, look at that. All right, already we are at level 3 of the violin skill. Okay, things are looking pretty good for Sandra. We just have to listen to music for 2 hours and we get a new set of goals to work on. Okay, time to put the violin down. Would you guys look at that? Literally, as soon as Sandra puts her violin away, the inmates just start magically appearing for a dance party. It's almost like the sounds coming from the violin was keeping them far, far away. But that's okay. We do not have time for the haters because we have 1 more hour of listening to do before we can move on to the next set of goals. Sandra sure did work up a sweat from all those dance moves she was pulling off back there. So I think it's only fair to let her get a little snack from the vending machine. Oh, that was actually going to be a treat courtesy of the prison, but beating the machine works too. Apparently you had something against the vending machine anyways, but we got our snacks, so let's go. I really want to finish up this last hour of listening. That way we can move on to this next set to get closer to getting Sandra out of this prison. Her aspiration is super easy. All right, milestone complete. Sandra is no longer tone deaf. That's what I'm talking about. Sneak peek of what Sandra's next episode is going to entail. Looks like it's going to be a pretty easy one. So, since it is getting late, it looks like it is time to lock down all the prisoners for the night and get ready for bed. Okay, perfect timing, 9 p.m. Her mood is stable. Sandra is in bed, ready to go with her book. Looks like a good spot to end this episode. Join me in the next episode as we introduce our last 2 inmates, Mindy and Michaela. If you have any suggestions for future episodes, please comment them down below. If you like this video, please hit it with a big thumbs up and please also subscribe because it helps me out truly. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all and I will see you in the next one. Bye!